Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will be showing you how I painted this simple, meaningful and handmade card for Father's Day which says, "You are my star dad." So let's get into the materials. For the colors, I will be using my Temu watercolors, and for the paper, I have Fabriano 200 GSM watercolor paper, which is, I feel, great, not too thick, not too thin for a card. And then I have a round brush, black gel pen, tape is optional, and I have the water. So I take a sheet from this pad and I fold it into half to create a card. For this card, I decided to paint a bright yellow star balloon in the center. Stars are often associated with guidance, support, and inspiration. And these are the qualities that many fathers bring into our lives. So I started by lightly sketching the star shape in the center of the card, a little towards the upper side. And then I also made a little string attached to it. I thought it was too big, so I just slightly sketched inner lines for that, made it a little smaller, and then I started painting. For this, I'm using a medium yellow color, and I started just putting in the color at random places, no specific, no signs for the shadows. I'm just randomly placing the yellow, and somewhere I'm just putting water, somewhere I'm putting more pigment. And then for some more shadowed effect, I used Indian yellow, which is a very, very deep orange kind of color, and I dropped it in some of the areas just like we did before, very random. You can choose any corners to put it in, just random places. So this was the time I was just playing around, just dropping the colors here and there. No specific, guideline where to put. And then I thought to just smudge the paint a little on the outer side, just to show some, kind of glowy effect. So I just smudged a little bit paint towards the outer side, just with water. And then I used a pencil to trace whatever text I want to write inside the star. First, I thought I would write, "I love you, Dad." But then I thought, why not "You are my" on the string? And then it connects to the star. So, "You are my star," and inside it's "Dad." "You are my star, Dad." So, I thought it was way more cuter than the first one. So, here I use black gel pen to trace whatever I have written. You can double it, you can use a brush pen, it's your choice. And then also I'm doing everything once the yellow paint has dried up completely. We cannot use a gel pen on wet paint because it will bleed, so make sure that everything is dry before you use the pen. And then I'm just making some shadowed effects on the star using the black pen and just lining on one side of all the five sides of the flower, if that makes sense. But you can see what I'm doing. So I'm just shading little black part on all sides of the star. And with that, it's almost done. I will also be using a white gel pen to give some highlights, because we have created a shadow effect, so why not the highlights, for which I used my Jelly Roll white pen. And finally, let it dry for a minute or two, and then I used kneaded eraser to erase all the excess pencil lines. And finally, I decided to add a little more detail, like shadow, with my Caran d'Ache Neo Color 2. And this is an orange shade that I just added a little shadows with. And with this, the card is done. I hope this project inspires you to create something special for the important people in your life. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and let me know in the comments what you're making for your father this year. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.